Hey, how y'all doing? Rick Smith here with MTMV Sportsman. I am here with Coach Berry right before the Cricket Celebration Bowl 2024. Coach, how you doing today?
Great, man. How about you?
I'm doing well. Coach, talk to me about this journey. You had a unique, awesome, and amazing journey. Coming into your first year and having the amount of success you've had. Coach, talk to me about this year.
Well, that's exactly what it's been. It's been a journey, and the journey's not over yet. We still have one more part of our mission, and that's to go 1-0. But, we begin with the end in mind. We already had this early in the year, and we wanted to be here. And we had to fall in love with what we call the process of becoming great. Everybody wants the prize without the process. We understand that you had to go through the process, and our men just believed and bought in, man. Our players, our coaches, everybody that's touching our program, our support staff. So for us, it's about process over outcome. If we fall in love with the process and being great every day, the outcome will take care of itself.
Coach, talk to me about buy-in, right? You're coming in your first year. How do you get that type of buy-in in that first year from the jump?
Well, I think when you're in a leadership role, when you lead from the front, you got to have consistency. You have to be consistent. You can't just say one thing and do something else. You have to be consistent with your young men. You got to be consistent with your approach. And I just try to lead from the front, man, and make sure that I have my coaches locked in on the same mission, same task. Make sure that everything we do, we're on the same page. Right? Not a different page, but the same page, same sentence, same line, same letter, same word. And I believe when you can do that, you can be consistent with it. Results will take care of itself.
Coach, you said that you lead from the front, right? What does that mean? What does that look like?
Well, I think, when you're dealing with young men, 18 through 23, sometimes 24-year-old impressionable young men, they're watching everything you say, everything you do, how you dress, how you interact, how you speak, your energy. They're watching. So when you lead from the front, if you show consistency and show them that you care, they don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. When they know you genuinely care about them as young men, they'll run through that wall for you. And they know that our young men know that we love them. Each and every one of them knows that we love them. We tell them we love them. We don't just, talk about it. We be about it. Our actions speak louder than words. So all in all, guys are balled into what we're doing. Again, I still got one more in our mission to complete the task. So we're trying to go 1-0 one more time.
So talk to us about these young men that you love, right? Talk to us about your team leaders.
Well, we got great young men, and what I have what you call a leadership council. So it's a group of 12 individuals, all right, in different positions, and they're basically leading from the front. And again, I tell them the same thing. When you're in a leadership role, it's not about what's being popular; it's about what's doing what's right. Because if you do what's right, you don't have to say a whole lot when you're doing what's right, because the guys will want to follow. So, all in all, I say our number one leader on our football team is Aaron Smith. He's our middle linebacker. I mean, he leads on the field, off the field, in the community. He's just an unbelievable young man, and I love him. Right? On offense, I would say Nick Taste, our offensive guard. He's another guy that's been in the program, loves the university, and we're grateful to have Nick Taste. Those two guys, I would say, offense defense are really our true team leaders.
Coach, I talked to Nick Tate. I want to say he was here for the first celebration, but the first time Jackson State went up against South Carolina State, right?
Yep.
And in that time, he was young, right? Kind of coming into it. Talk about his growth. I mean, I know you haven't kind of seen the whole thing, but if you just kind of watch from the outside, what do you think about his growth?
Well, when I look at Nick Tate, man, he definitely leads from the front. Like I say, like you said, I wasn't here at the beginning, but he and our relationship is special. Like, we really have developed a genuine love for each other. He know I really love him. So Nick Tate's a great human being. See, for me, football takes care of itself. Yes, he's All-American. He's a great player. He's a great human being. Because this game has an expiration date. We got to make sure these guys are ready for the game of life, man. They're going to spend more time as fathers, husbands, leaders in the community than they will be as football players. So it's bigger than football, man. But Nick Tate will succeed in the game of life. When the game is all over, he'll win in life. No question about it.
So talk to us about your quarterback and your relationship with him.
It's my guy, Eric Phoenix, man. We've been together since 2019. He's a great young man. He loves me. I love him, man. So I don't know how else you can put it, man. He trusts the process. I tell him it was divine intervention that we're back together again. When you look at our relationship, when I first met him, he believed in me then. He believed in me now. And I told him it's a reason why we're back together again. So I'm grateful that he's our leader. He's got to lead us to victory one more time.
Amen. So let's talk about that victory. You're going in to play Jackson State. It's a very, very huge game. you said before, right? You didn't know who you were going to play at first, so you start watching both teams, start putting together a game plan, probably like this week, just specifically for Jackson State. Talk to me about what you've seen from them on film, and what are y'all prepared to do against them?
Good football team, physical. It's the reason why they're here. I mean, they're the champion of the SWAC. You got the champion of the SWAC, champion of the MEAC. Man, let's go see where the chips fall where they may, man. But all in all, man, good football team. I think they fly around. They got players everywhere. They do a good job coaching those guys, man. So all in all, it'll be a big test for us. But, our young men will be ready for it. They'll be chopping at the bit. And they'll be rocked in when it's time to go tomorrow.
I love it. Coach, what was your final message to your team this morning?
I don't have a final one. I still got
it.
Okay. so we're still rolling. We just got out of practice. We'll be meeting again in a couple hours.
Okay.
But then we'll meet again tonight. Then we'll meet again tomorrow morning. So I have a lot of messages for them. But at the end of the day, man, just play the game. Man, have fun. The game of football, sometimes we look at the game of football like it's just some complicated game. It's not complicated. It's a kid's game. You play the game that you love. And you go play it, you have fun doing it. But the only way you're going to have fun, you got to go execute. And I challenge our young men to just be locked in, just be focused on the task at hand. Everybody wants the prize, but nobody wants the process. And when I say that is, it costs to be a champion. You don't just show up and be a champion. It costs. It's not free. And our young men understand that, and they'll do what it takes to find a way to go win.
Coach, I got a chance to watch the Legacy Bowl. It's the first time I interviewed you. First time I got a chance to interact with you. Just watching you throughout this year. I'm very proud of you, Coach. I know you don't know me, but Coach, I'm proud to watch you, and I'm looking forward to what you're going to do tomorrow.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Yes.